Are we live? Are we live? I think we're live. I think we are live. I think we are live. Yep, yep, yep. I think we're live. Yeah. I have to do this at nighttime because, like, during the day, everybody's on the Wi Fi and then, like, I won't be able to do shit right now. But, hi, guys. Back. Back at it once again. We've had a long break from, well, I guess content in general. Mainly because, well, I stopped. Not because, like, I mean, it's not because I wasn't getting I guess viewers or people watching because like people were watching. I mean, like when I was consistently dropping, people were watching. But I don't know. I took a little break for my own personal reasons and not school and all that. Different elements. But yeah, I'm back now. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about as well. Hold on, let me change that freaking title for you. Whoever that's yeah, I had I show speed and I missed out the H. I missed out the H. Let me add it. I forget the H completely there. And we hide that. Save changes. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Ishowspeed came to St. So yeah, that was cool. Um, and I met him. Well, I won't say met him. I mean, I guess he passed by me like twice, and I was on the live like 3 times, like in 3 different clips. And yeah, all man. And I was just there going for it, and I just saying, also, I have to explain what happened. Okay, first of all, before I even start anything, let me just say, I don't care what nobody say, and that's no disrespect to the rest of the islands. I love the other islands, but we not getting bigger than this. Okay, we're not getting bigger than 758. What we did here, what St. Lucians have done, not only did we make a lot of people, they have a lot of jackasses or people like that'll just doubt you and say like, "Yo, y'all didn't do a good job, or y'all did this, y'all did that, y'all disappoint me there." Y'all, da, 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 da." First of all, we could have acted how we wanted because it's a free country. First of all, this is not any worse than how it would be in America or in any other country that he's going to. You also how it was in Africa. It was crazy. As far as I'm concerned, that's absolutely nothing compared to that. But in terms of the Caribbean, to me, in terms of everything he did, in terms of where he went, in terms of like all the events that he did in that span of time, the interactions, the viral moments, all of that, including the child that got $1,000. I heard that man got robbed. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. He was in the principal office this morning. I saw somebody post that on his status that he got robbed that same afternoon. People was just saying, yo, like that one better go home. I was just saying that to myself. We went like literally after I got my clip, we left KFC. We went down to there's a game shop for people that are not from St. Lucia. There's a game shop, like I don't know, like 100 meters away from KFC, I guess. We went there and the freaking everybody inside there was watching the stream. And that's to show you how big Ishowspeed is, first of all. Because like the fact that people in St. Lucia, like a whole bunch of people, like grown men and women are watching this man on live all over Castries. That's to show you how big he is. Because I'm telling you, like people that like 50, 68, 70, 80 years old don't really know who Ishowspeed is. They don't know who Ishowspeed is at all. Maybe they know that he came here, maybe they know he's famous, but they don't know what he's famous for, all of that stuff. The fact that I saw people at that age watching his live streams like all around the place, that was crazy. But we went into the game shop and we see that man on the TV, and that's right when he gave the $1,000 to the kid, and he was like, "Voila!" And he's crying on his shoulder. I'm like, "Yo!" Like it does. I like in my mind, the back of my mind, I'm like, "How do they top that? How does any other island top that?" I don't see it happening. I see freaking Dominica and the rest of them get like about 6 something, 6 point something million, eh, I'll give them a little something. But like, uh, it just because they jump packed like about 4 countries in one. I think that's the only reason why they got so many views because they had 4 countries in one. That's Saint Martin, they had Dominica, Guadeloupe, and what am I forgetting? Saint Kitts and Nevis. They had the four. That's the 4 countries that had one. So that's why it had so many views. If that's separated into different countries, it'll be like a little less. But for us, yeah, I just don't see any else. Like the only country I can think of topping us a little bit right now, is Jamaica, and even that questionable. But anyways, we'll see, because I think you have a 2 day break after that, so we'll see what happens. I'm not even sure if you go in Jamaica after that, but maybe. So as for my clip, right? First of all, for everybody that in St. Lucia that was there, you all know it was crazy. Everybody was around speed. It's like normal procedure when a celebrity comes, but I don't think we've ever had somebody in St. Lucia at the prime of their career come into this country and, like, you know what I mean, just I guess do what they're famous for. You know, there'd be famous people that come in, but they don't come in on vacation. Like, he's actually doing what he is famous for in the country, and he's in the prime of his career. So yeah, I don't think you've ever had something like that happen before, not on that kind of scale. So him coming here was crazy. We walking through. My mother dropped me around right before that street there. Like, if you go back, like if I go back like about what 30 seconds, right behind him there on that street. Before he got there, he was in the market. The first clip of me is a little before this right here. Shout out to this lady I know, by the way. I go mention names, but yeah, shout out to her. Let me go back.
Get him. I had to get him for real. Whoa!
If it's sticking, don't mind that. Not even because of me. That's because of the freaking Wi-Fi. Not even the Wi-Fi. Just the stream itself just sticking. I see all that. I didn't know that girl was sun crying. That's crazy. I didn't see that part, but I was behind though. I didn't see him kneeling down and giving them knife and all that. I didn't see that.
What is it?
And they gave him a bucket hat and some sunglasses. And you know what I hate? I hate the fact that and I thought I wouldn't get that opportunity again. I hate the fact that when I just got in front of the man, and the man was walking towards me, bro, and I hold him on shoulder, and the camera was right there. They could have had right there. I would have gotten like my clip right there of me holding him on shoulder and looking directly to the camera. You know, they showed a drone shot. That's what messed me up, you know. That's what completely messed me up. So yeah, they give him the flag, give him all that. Yeah. Right there, literally. When they put me into frame is when they switched to the drone shot.
He tricked me up real quick.
And I touch his shoulder right when he goes like out of frame right there.
Oh crap.
And to show you how close I was, when they go back into frame, look me. There I am. That's the first clip of me right there. Now, in my mind, I see Gasa, I already made the man. They have no point in me. You check it. I see Gasa, yeah. It is what it is. At least I get a little something. At least I got to see the man. At least I didn't just stay at my home and I'd be like, wow. You know, like regretting. Like being like, you see, I should have go and tell him and something. I should have, like, you know what I mean? I didn't regret. At least I had the opportunity to go and do it. And you check it, I was close to the man. All right. Yeah, I was in frame. I think, no, don't take that as like lazy man. Like, that like some big opportunity or something, like, you know what I mean? But it's cool though. And that's why everybody else was there, because it's a cool opportunity for you to meet the man, talk to him, I guess, interact with him, get a little viral moment. You popular for like a month or something like that, and then you just move on with your life. So yeah, that's the first clip.
Who won a race?
The second one, right? Now the reason I knew the reason I was even in that second clip is because I was listening to what the manager and the security around him was saying. Because a lot of people, let me go back to myself there. A lot of people don't understand that Speed don't know the countries that he's in. He doesn't know where to go. He's being directed by the people that's directing him. He's following people that are from the country. He's following the managers. He's following the security guards. Speed is not going on his own vibe, just going anywhere. Like they directing him. He doesn't just know. So I'm listening to the manager. The manager's the guy in the front, he had like a cap and he had the St. Lucian flag on it, a white guy, redhead. Um and he said like in an American accent, he was like, "Yeah guys, we're going to the KFC down the street." I was like, "KFC down the street?" In the back of my mind, I'm like, hold on. Nobody's there right now because they in the market. KFC's like half a mile down the street. So if I get a head start to go down there, I should be able to, because it's a small area. There's not a lot of people that can go inside of it. You know what I mean? In my mind, I just say that's a good opportunity. At that point, I'm by myself. So I'm walking down. I'm like, okay, no. I'm allowing everybody to just crowd him in the freaking market. I say, you know what? Let me go on my vibe. I'm walking down. On the way down there, I see my best friend. Yo, Biggs. I see Biggs. Shout out Biggs, by the way. I see Biggs walking down to KFC already. I'm not sure if he was going directly to KFC, but like I guess everybody knew that he always goes to KFC. And I didn't know it at that point, but I connected the dots at that point that yeah, he always goes to KFC for some reason. I don't know what's with Speed and KFC. First of all, I don't know. Everywhere you go, you have to go KFC. Does it help us as a people, as black people? I don't know, but he goes to KFC every time he goes to a different country. We walk into KFC. I kid you not. As soon as we walk in, they lock the door. Yo, the last person to walk in was my best friend, right behind me. If I did not have the hunch to go down to KFC when they told me that, I would have never gotten that second clip. That would have never happened. So yeah, while all this is happening, I'm already walking down.
Yo, open up.
Let me skip a little bit. Now he's boxing. All this is going on. I'm in KFC. Shout out to Daniel, by the way. He held his own to a certain degree. They tell me he lost. I didn't even watch that boxing match. I don't even see, but they told me that he lost. They told me that he lost. Speedo's trying to bull that, man. But yeah, he held his own. Like he held his own. Plus, he practices boxing. Like he's one of the national boxers for St. Lucia. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah. And Speed naturally boggy. Like people don't like he a little shorter than me. I wasn't expecting, like I thought the height, you know what I mean, was going to be a little different, but the muscle, like the man just built like that for real. You know what I mean? Like, you know, sometimes the cameras just make you look like you're bigger, or they just do certain angles just to make you look like a superhero or something. That man have it on him. Like that man have it. Check it. Like I want to get that big. Well, okay, well, I don't want to say that. Maybe I might want to get a little bit more muscle than I have now. But I want to get too big, you check it. But that's a good size. You know what I mean? That is the goals there. But yeah, while this is going on, I'm still at KFC. And I'm seeing while this is like more people are coming into KFC, and I'm like, okay, they're getting the memo that he's going into KFC. And then I see the security, one of the security come inside. And he's like, okay. When that man come inside, lock the door. They lock the door already. But they say, when that man come inside, just lock the door. They say, okay, yeah, whatever. That's what we want to do anyways. So he's walking. They make Speed say he's all up. I guess that's an accomplishment. Yeah.
Siraj Rock. Check. Oh, can't see.
Skip. Now, mind you, before I even get to the clip itself, he's about to walk in the door. I am right by the door. I can already see him walking inside. Because his cameraman, the light is bright. There's a bright ass flashlight on. Like, you have this big, like, movie ass camera. And, like, it's like a big ass flashlight in the middle. And that shit just, you know what I mean? Like, it giving you light and it giving everybody in your area. Like, it's a 360 light. You know what I mean? Like, them ring light, but, like, on drugs. Like, some ring light on drugs type shit. Like everybody just getting light. Like, it was kind of dark inside at KFC. And don't get me wrong, they have lighting inside of KFC, but like that camera alone just brings so much brightness to, like, you could tell, like, his team, his people just take a lot of time to make sure that everything just looking crisp, proper, professional. You check it, like, you might have the right fellas around him. So yeah, that's the first thing I recognize. And my cousin called me a while ago and asked me if I felt his aura. Aura per se, I wouldn't say aura. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people that you meet that you just, you know, you only see on TV and then you just like, oh wow, they're in front of you. You know what I mean? Like your heart just skip a beat a little bit, or you're like, wow, that person right in front of me. Like I would feel like that way about Denzel, or like, you know what I mean? Like if Michael Jackson was still alive, or you know, somebody like Kendrick or Drake, like, you know what I mean? People like that. But for Speed, I feel like the fact that he does live streams and he's a little bit more out there and stuff, people know him more. He's not as, he doesn't have as much mystique, quote unquote. So, you know what I mean? It was kind of like, it was more like, damn. But like in a happy way. Like I was just happy to see him rather than just like being shell shocked. But yeah, he does have a certain amount of aura, you know what I mean? I understand what they were trying to say, but like, yeah.
Go. I want to race.
And mind you, you know why? I have a certain amount. First of all, before I even say that, I have a certain amount of delusion before we continue that live stream. I am a delusional guy. Hold on, yeah. I don't know why I'd go there. And go all the way to the other side of the stream there. I am a delusional guy. In my mind, I'm thinking, right? There's a lot of space in KFC. Why did Speed stop right next to me? It has to be fate. Chat, it has to be fate that this nigga stood right in front of me. In order for me to be in the frame to get the clip. I don't think I'm delusional for saying that. He could have been next to anybody. But he stopped right next to me. Ironically. I don't think I'm delusional for saying that. I really don't think so. Let me skip back to that part again. So you can see me for the second time. And I will explain, because people were asking me what happened to my face. I'll explain.
Bro, this hat make. We go to here.
Okay, yeah. Right there. So the security is in front of me. All right. In fact, no. I'll let y'all watch it first.
Yeah, we go to here. Gotta check the ring.
No, let's go full screen. I have too much. I want to see a chat there. I go like that chat already on the screen there. Already. I don't see a chat there. Move that.
Go. I want to race. Wait. Chill out. Stop. Check the ring. Relax. Yeah, we go to here. Gotta check the ring.
Okay. Let's back up. Let me put that in slow motion. Let's watch that again. Let me put the volume out, because that's too much noise. Play back. All right, so he walks in. You tell him and stop. Now, mind you, the security on this side is blocking me. Look at me. He's blocking me. I can't really see what Speed is doing. Chat, hear me out. Speed bends down. Speed bends down to get something in one of his manager's bags. In the other white woman with him, a little shorter. She had a bandana on with the St. Lucian flag on it. All that. She had like a black bag, like a jockey bag, like a bag you'd go climbing mountains with and shit. She had that on. And he bends down. I don't see him bending down because the security is in front of me. When the security moves out of the way, I step in because I already realized this is my time to shine. Look at my eyes. I am focused on getting the moment that I want out of this. I am like, this is my time. All of the moments, all the times that I made content, all the things that I did before mean nothing if I don't make this opportunity, this moment right now count. You understand? I walk forward. Now I'm looking at his security. I'm looking at the security because like I'm there like they pushing people behind, fellas that's going crazy. Grown ass men and women, by the way. Grown ass men and women, bro. People were there talking on the different statuses and stuff about yo, you all don't want to take pictures for women, but you're going on a tree and take pictures of Speed. Me, I'll never. As a man, you shouldn't be running after the next man. Da, 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 da. There is no clip. People were already calling me talking about I was running after Speed. There is no. Show me one moment, one split second, one angle of anybody telling me, anybody showing you that I was running after Speed. Show me. All I've shown you so far from this live is me standing up next to the man. As far as I'm concerned, it's more Speed that was running after me. As far as I'm concerned, it's more Speed that was running after me. But that's a conversation for another day. The point is, I was never running after the man. Every clip that you'll have of me is just me standing up there. Yeah. So I walk forward. I'm looking at the security, people pushing people back. I'm looking at him. This nigga is bended over. Now I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. But he's bended over in front of me. And hey, I'm not discriminating. I don't discriminate against any kind of people, anybody at all. But that just caught me off guard. I was so confused. What is Speed doing? Why is Ishowspeed bent? Why is Darren Watkins Jr. bent over in front of me at KFC in the middle of the capital of St. Lucia? Ishowspeed at a 90-degree angle in front of me inside of KFC in Castries was not on my bucket list for 2026. This was the last thing that I ever looked like, honestly, this year so far. Forget Speed. This year, I have never seen a year like this. This is the most unexpected, the most electrifying, just different year. I've never been in a year like this before. This might be the craziest year of my life so far. And he's not even halfway. But this right here is a crazy shot. And I know, like, later down the line, when Speed sees something like that, when Speed see that moment again, because I will meet him again. That's why I worried about that. Again, as I told you, I'm very delusional. I'm not going to meet Speed again. When I meet him again and he sees this moment, I will never let him leave that down. I will never let him leave that down. Anyways, he gets back up. I'm looking towards my best friend behind me. He's in the blue shirt. Because I did like, there's no way I'm seeing what I'm seeing. But at this point, the man get up. Mind you, Christian has recorded this entire thing. Biggs has recorded everything. Shout out to Biggs again. Biggs has recorded the entire thing happening. So after they already have the 4K UHD quality of this man doing this in front of me, my best friend also has it on his phone. This is not a good look for me. Other people were so happy to be on the stream. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I clip this. I use this as a moment for promoting my music on my Instagram. But I don't know how to feel about this. I low-key do not know how to feel about that. But yeah, that happened. I was on Ishowspeed live. So that was the first. I'm still flabbergasted. Look at me. I'm still flabbergasted. What did I just witness? What did I just see? I think his manager even saw the same thing too. He's looking at him with the same amount of disdain that I am. What the hell did you just do, Speed? Is this what I came to the Caribbean tour for? For you to do this in front of random people? Random black people? That man was ready to quit. Chat, that man was ready to quit. I was about to walk out. This is not what I came out of my home to do. Did you see? I was dressed down, yo. I dressed up for this moment. I was looking just like anybody. Like I dressed up. That man, my best friend came from school. I was not at school today. I dressed up for that. Chat. Now I don't know if I overreacting, but what also made me feel like I wasn't overreacting is that the fact that they had 79,000 people watching. Chat, there was 80,000 people watching. Chat, there was 80,000 people watching me bend down in front of Speed. Watching Speed bend down in front. Whoa, sorry. Rephrase. There was 80,000 people watching Speed bend down in front of me. And we guys want to pretend like that didn't happen. Anyways. So that's the second clip. Speed proceeds to get free KFC. No, like literally, he asked for one leg and some fries. They gave it to him in a box. He didn't pay for the freaking chicken. He didn't pay for it. But then they'll have people like me paying big money. But if I was big like Speed, I would never be paying all that money. Eh? They don't know I'm a national treasure yet. That's the thing. They'll learn eventually. Eventually they'll learn. Everybody volume back.
What'd you get?
To that lady, by the way. I spoke to that woman. That lady, I don't know if I can I move myself to the other side? Can I move myself to the other side? No, I cannot. But anyways, you'll see her.
What'd you get?
I spoke to this woman. That woman was out of it. Like, she did not give a damn who that man was. She didn't care. She didn't care. She wasn't getting an order. She was there way before. Like, when I got into there, that woman was already, like, waiting for her food. Like, for how long? I think she was, like, the last person in, like, the first person in line to wait for the food. Because they just added the screen stuff into KFC. Like, before, we were still doing the lines and stuff. They just started adding the big screens and stuff for you to order things by yourself and all that. So she's there waiting, and all of a sudden, the biggest streamer in the world comes inside of it. I would have been a little bit upset, you know what I mean? And that's what I was literally talking about in the TikTok that I made. Lucians are not people to just like, there are all of us that just glaze, but we real, we authentic, we're not stupid, you know what I mean? Like, we do things because we want to do it, not just because people, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I think like everybody that was there for Speed actually knew who Speed was, actually understood why they were there and all that. You know what I mean? Like the girl that made the acras, and as for the girl that made the acras, yo, you tried, man. You tried, man. Speed was not worried about the markers. Speed barely was full, as far as I'm concerned. Speed was ready to go to St. Vincent at that point. I'm gonna leave that on the ATV. But yeah, that woman, I spoke to her right after. She was there talking about who is Daman? Who is Daman for him to feel like as if and I was like, I was expecting that from more people, but like the fact that that's the first woman to say, yo, who is Daman? just coming in front of me, and now I have to wait for him. He literally got the chicken leg before she got her meal. That's the craziest part. She literally got the food after him. That's crazy. But I mean, at the same time, they're trying to show him a good time. There's a whole bunch of people watching. This is a moment for St. Lucia to show that St. Lucia is, a good country, a country to come to. So I understand why they give him food first. But yeah, it's understandable as well why she was pissed.
What'd you get? 3 piece? Okay, not bad. That ain't a bad pick.
That's a W. Yo, whoever's mom that is, that's a W mom right there. Yeah, she kept the composure and she was just, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Me
She
personally,
looked like she was just happy to be there. I go like,
I'm just getting a 1 piece. I just want to taste it. Marty? Hello, how you doing? I would like to have one. Wait, you work here at KFC? I just want to try one fried chicken leg, drumstick. Original.
yeah, I go like, she looked like she was out of her. Like, yeah.
Original.
Speed look kind of crazy talking. Like, let's just imagine in this scenario, she doesn't know who the hell this man is. There's no cameras, it's just him. No joke, no lie. Speed would look like a zombie. That is zombie hands up. That is zombie behavior. If mate was there, if no cameras, nobody was looking for him, he was just there, and he was talking to this woman like that, that gives zombie behavior. He looks like he's on drugs. He's sweating. He's like, yo. And she looked like she just trying to, look good for the cameras and thing and try and keep her composure. But yeah, look at that conversation. Wow.
I just want to try one fried chicken leg, drumstick. Original. What'd you say? Is the KFC good here?
It's the best.
The best?
See that right there? Umpa just said KFC in St. Lucia is the best. I agree with him. But I feel like what he should have said in that moment for me. Because we all know that wherever that man go, because he literally he says that after that, wherever that man go, they're going to say that is the best. They're going to say that is the best. If somebody comes into your country for the first time and you are from that country and they ask you, is that food the best in your region, in your area, in your, range of countries? You're going to say yes. Yes, it's the best. Yes, it's the best. You know what I mean? I feel like in that moment when he said, is it good? You should say, yo, try it for yourself and tell me. That would give more of a nonchalant type of, you know what I mean? Mysterious type of vibe. Like, oh, like, why you want me to taste it first? Why do tell me it's the best? You know what I mean? And then he tastes it and then he's like, yeah, you're the best, low-key. You know what I mean? On some low-key shit. But I mean, we are the best. Look, I go lie. I haven't tried any of. I tried Barbados chicken, and I think I tried. I had KFC in Martinique. But yeah, the chicken here, it's the same recipe. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little boy. Umpa is happy as fuck. I'm sorry. It's a little. I don't know. It's a little different for other foods. Like to say, tell me like what country makes the best roti. That's, you know what I mean? There's variations of recipe. Or like, what's the best doubles, or what's the best, who makes the best green fig and saltfish, if they were making that everywhere. That kind of stuff. But like to say they have a brand like KFC that makes that chicken everywhere and they have the same recipe everywhere. It generally tastes the same. It doesn't matter where you get it.
I say that everywhere I go, bro.
I think Speed sponsored by KFC. I think that's why he does all that.
It's the best.
Y'all be like, bro, Chad, they say that everywhere I go.
We're going to prove it to you. We're going to prove it. Can we get some chicken?
They say it everywhere we go, y'all. They be like, yes, this is the best.
It's the best.
Speed, you ready? You better, Speed.
I'm ready to try it though. World Cup. So, hey, so y'all can't see the best in the Caribbean.
It's the best in the Caribbean. Am I right?
Bro, ain't nobody.
Yeah, but like nobody agreed, bro. Nobody. No, I didn't hate. I don't think Umpa said loud enough the first time. But yeah, that was kind of anticlimactic.
Agreeing with
Okay,
you.
let me out. Our KFC is the best in the Caribbean, right?
That's what I'm talking about. I like, you see that? That's the kind of energy I'm talking about.
He Kevin. All right. I'm gonna take a bite. Let's see what it's saying.
By the way, okay, before that one bite, that's the funniest part of that whole moment. That whole like time in KFC, that's the funniest moment right there. We say Salop, right? SALOP. 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 Let me type it. Let me type it on top, like to say I was typing it there. That's how we supposed to spell it, right? That's how, you know, we pronounce it, all that. Speed said he saw Luca. Now I understand as the first time he ain't it, but like the way it come out, like gang. And he said it twice and he doubled down, by the way. I know this guy, by the way. I'm gonna say wallahi. Again, we're getting back to the moment of the boy with the $1,000. We'll get back to that.
Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Hey, give me an answer, bro.
Say wallahi, they really saying I'm saying wallahi too right now.
Nah, that handshake. Yeah. Yeah. I might never dap up that nigga again. I will lie to you. I might never dap up that guy again. Because I just know that as Speed shake his hand, he's never going to want to wash his hands again. I know that. That's exactly what he's not going to do. And then after that, he's going to come back to me and try and give me a yo, hey, man, I'll you check it. You remember like back in COVID when you used to do the shoulder thing? Yeah, I'll give you a little shoulder because I know that right hand there, bro. Yeah, you ever watch that in a week or something? Like you trying to watch that at a minimal amount because of this moment right there. I jokingly, but like I genuinely believe there's people out there that handshake celebrities, that have moments with celebrities where like they get a moment to like just touch them or be around them. Maybe the celebrity touch their back so that shit, they never washing that shit. Or the celebrity touch their hair or their head and that's you get like they never bathing like, you know, kind of thing. There's genuinely people out there that do that. And the fact that there's a possibility that this man has not washed his hand since Speed has given him that handshake in KFC. No disrespect to you, but we go have to hold back the dap-ups.
Why you just not fried chicken like that, bro?
No, yeah, I heard that one. I don't know, it was loud. But as for that woman there, yeah, that's kind of crazy. She was really trying, like everybody was focusing on them. But as for that hat, or everybody knows like from One Piece or whatever, but yeah, Speed didn't want that.
Nah, bro, you give me a bone, bro. Hey, give me a new chicken.
That's when you get a free chicken from that anyway. That's crazy. Get a clip and you get a piece of free chicken. Yeah, man. All right. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. This is the third and final clip that I got. This is the woman I was talking about. She had the bag on. She's the one that had the bag on, and he was looking inside of her bag from the last clip. That's her. That man give that man a messy jersey to sign. Yeah, you looking for it.
What? What? What happened?
He had to find shoes.
What happened to his other shoes?
I got some.
Just because they're wet? I don't think that's not going to be any better for walking, but all right, okay, go. Let's go. Let's get right. Come on. Let's go. Don't tell me y'all just got this one going. Y'all shouldn't have that one going. Yeah. All right, come on.
All right. So, okay. First of all, Speed is like half an inch shorter than me. I'm about 5'9.5", almost 5'10". Speed like 5'9", like 5'9" flat. So yeah. I said Messi's better. The freaking the mic heard me, but he didn't hear me. The mic heard me loud and clear, but he didn't hear me. I thought that he was going to turn in that moment and tell me, Ronaldo's better, or back at me or some shit like that.
All right, come on.
Yeah, he didn't turn. But yeah, we got that little moment. My father screenshotted that little interaction right there. As you can see, the height difference there a little bit. And my friend, that's my best friend there, touching his shoulder just to say he touched Speed. And he got that on video. And yeah, I used that in a little edit, and that was about it. They went outside. They went and played cricket with Darren Sammy. They gave him Seymour's to drink, and yeah, not much that after that. Like, I mean, he went on a boat ride. I saw a whole bunch of people I know on that boat ride, but they go talk about that one. But yeah, it was a really nice experience. Nice little time. Hi. #Sonage 24S, whatever that is. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I just genuinely feel like, and I'm not being biased, I feel like our moment here, our moments, our viral, our live in St. Lucia was just the best one. You know what I mean? Just the unexpected moments, the different schools. Even my secondary school was going crazy when they were passing Compre. Crazy. I love that. So yeah, it was really a nice little time and thing, you know what I mean? And my phone was blowing up the whole day. My phone was blowing up the whole day, like, and my phone died like about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. People was like calling my phone, people were screenshotting that, posting that everywhere. I was like, yo, is that how it, like, I felt for like 1 hour, I felt like a celebrity, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to boost myself up, but like, I just felt like somebody that was famous just for that little moment there. So that was a cool little moment. But yeah, I real feeling too bad that we didn't have more of an interaction at that moment, because again, I'm delusional and I believe that I'll meet Speed again. I will meet Speed again. It's gonna happen. That one might come on my stream rather than me going on his. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's gonna take time, and I'm more focused on music than streaming. So the streams might have to, in fact, No, I'll probably do more streams doing like music, or if I'm studying as well. I might do stream studying too, just to get like genuinely. I might actually do streams just going through like past papers and stuff, just to help myself stay like, what I mean, in that mood. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can be there for the whole process and stuff. Because I literally have exams next month. I have exams in May. My first exam is next week, Wednesday. That's about a week from now. So yeah, that's May 5th, right? Yeah, May 5th. It's my first exam. I wasn't wrong. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll do streams making music. I'll do streams just talking, all that stuff. I haven't been there for like I don't know if y'all realize, all my content's gone. I took it all down because I was trying to focus on the album. By the way, go stream the album Half Life Destruction. Album KLD. I wish I put the link down in the bio. I wish I put the link down in the bio. I feel like I'll just put it in the chat so that everybody who's here could go see the album. If you haven't yet, go listen to the album because it's like literally the greatest album of the year. Like, do play with me. There it is. Search that up on everything. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. It's everywhere. If you want to see it on YouTube, you can go to KLD Music _758. That's the channel I was working on. Putting my music out there, getting more people to see it and stuff. So yeah, that's what I was doing in my little break. That's why I took a little break from y'all. As for my friends, because I also do content with my friends, we'll have to keep you all posted on that one. We'll have to because we don't really have as much time together anymore as we used to. When we used to do like videos and stuff and just play around. So yeah, I'll have to keep you posted on that one. But yeah, the streams will definitely be more consistent. Maybe every day, because like I'm not going to school right now. We have a considerably long break. So well, not a break, but you know what I mean? We're not at school, so we can study for exams, go back, whatever. Soon man coming out in the process. Type shit. Love to see it. But yeah, chat. Oh, almost forgot to talk. You see, I almost forget. Nobody to remind me. The boy. The freaking boy. The little shabby youth.
Well, you gotta take it off.
Let's go back to it.
That's making it really... We lagging?
Now, in the back of my head, I even remember this is during school hours. Apart from the SARS children, apart from the children going to community college and in a little higher education in secondary school, it's a little bit easier to understand because like probably the class is finished. It's already half, you know what I mean? And it's Tuesday. Usually on a Tuesday, classes ending like very early. Especially for me, like classes end at 11 for me on a Tuesday. So I would already been known there. So yeah.
Hold this, please.
But for him, for that boy that was there on that stream, he was supposed to be in school. School ends at 2:45 or 3 o'clock, depends on where you go. But around 3 o'clock. So for him to be there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, asking for money. If I know, first of all, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. Nobody cannot look at me and tell me that mate was on a freaking stream with that man with a phone that was actually his. That was not his phone. In 2026, you think damn a man of his age have a Nokia with buttons on it, a phone with actual buttons. Are we really this gullible? No, genuinely. No, I feel like like that man he has fooled the entire generation. He has fooled the entire generation. If you actually believe that that was his actual phone, do you all really believe that that man actually did not have like at least an Alcatel One Touch or something? He left school for the hole in the gate. You know, my mother was going to ask me to ask you that, you know, Joy. He left school for the hole in the gate. Nah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So after you get nah. Oh, hold on, We'll come back to that. Let's watch.
I don't like how my hair looks. It's too dry. I've been getting in and out of the salt water. Papa? Let me get back to GoPro. I'm you.
Ah, boy. There is. Okay? There is. Now.
Speed, my mom's kind of
Mind you.
homeless. She could only buy me a Nokia.
That is?
Yeah.
Only a Nokia?
Yeah. Can you buy me?
As you can see, he has an iPad in his other hand.
A new phone?
What even? That's not even an iPad. What's that? Is that a tablet? Is that his phone? What is that? First, you have a Nokia in one hand and you have another device in the other hand. That already proving to me that you lying. Secondly, you literally said the meme. You said my mom's kind of homeless or that kind. Everybody on God's green earth can see that this nigga is lying. If anybody actually believed that this was actually his phone. Yo, this was on ESPN, you know. I saw this on Sports Center on Instagram. This shit was on Sports Center, you know. No, that's actually insane. No, that's actually insane.
You know what? Yeah, bro.
Yes! Speed, you're actually serious?
I'm actually serious.
Speed it!
Where the
told
cash
you,
at?
bro.
Where the cash at?
I can tell that this is the class clown. This is the man that getting everybody laughing at school. He's the one that fools the teachers. He's the one that, yeah, definitely.
Told you, Speed.
I got you.
So much, bro.
He's the one that makes everybody laugh. He did this primarily to entertain his classmates. That's the main reason he did that.
Are you being dead ass, bro?
I'm being very dead ass. I'm being very dead ass.
Don't lie to me, bro.
I'm not lying to you. I promise.
Wallahi.
Wallahi. I swear on God.
Wallahi, this the only.
Oh my God. Oh my, yo, this was on ESPN, dog. This was on ESPN, dog.
Call your mom could.
Yes, on God. You can even call my mom on there. On God.
All right, call her right now.
Oh, yeah.
Call her right now.
Okay, I'll call her.
Didn't she not answer? Didn't she just like not answer?
Hopefully she'll pick up.
Call her right now.
Yeah. Look at my mom.
Put on speaker.
Speaker. You have to wait for her to pick up.
No, Ames. Where the one cash at? The other cash.
The one cash? That's for tomorrow, brother. Yeah, give me that.
Guys, come on, man. This cannot be this man's phone. This cannot nah. I refuse to believe that this is actually his phone.
No, the other one. When I won the race.
Oh, here we go.
Put on speaker. Put on speaker.
Oh, she didn't answer one, two. Oh my God. What is my mom doing?
His helmet, right?
Yeah.
Full. No. Look, G.
She's not answering.
Pick that up. Here.
Yo, how much? Yeah, how much does he have here, man?
Here.
Like he just took a small portion of that, you know. No, I ain't gonna lie. For man like Speed, that man must be have a whole bunch of pocket change on him. Man. Like that ain't nothing to give that man that money. Like that is chump change for Speed Day. And probably making that all that money back there from that one stream.
Get that
And then some.
to me. Get that to me. Listen, brother. This is enough for you to buy a new phone, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Get Get a new phone, G.
Oh, thank you, Speed.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Look. Is he actually crying? Are we buying this? Chat, are we buying this?
Okay. All right, man. All right, you're good. Take care.
Peace out, bro.
Yo. Well done. Well freaking done. Well done. Wow. No, I go lie. They should have never given that Oscar to Michael B. Jordan. That kid deserves that Oscar. Wow. And I heard he got robbed. I heard he got robbed right after that. I'm not sure if y'all can see me. It's a little dark. He got robbed right after that. That's what I heard. It's just kind of crazy. I was literally saying that to my eye. Like, I was like, bro, I hope that one get home safe, because I know in St. Lucia, in air, it's a little difficult for you to just say you get a little bit of money and everybody know. You know what I mean? Like, if it was any other day, if it was just day, you know what I mean? And Speed wasn't on live and he just giving the money, nobody knew he would have get money. But like, to say he on the live and everybody in St. Lucia, especially the people in Castries, are watching the live and they see that happen, that man thought he would have go home with that money without any problems. Yeah, I wouldn't be smiling, dog. You see how he's smiling in the back? I wouldn't be smiling. I would have been. Yo. I keep my head down. If I have a jacket in my bag, I put that on. That's the one time a mask would have been perfect. You see, right now, there, an N95 would have been perfect. Cause what? But yeah, he kind of stood out as well. So yeah, I heard he got robbed. And even if he didn't get robbed, I just have a feeling like when he get home, his mother goes say something like, "Yo, let me hold that money for you," and then proceeds to never get that money again. She used that money on, I don't know, bills and adult stuff, and I'm gonna never see that money again. Telling you, I just feel like either way he wouldn't be able to spend the money, and now I don't know if he's suspended or something, or like, I don't know. So he got some kind of punishment. I don't want to just speak on something I don't really know, but I heard he got suspended. So yeah, but that's St. Lucia for you, man. And it's moments like this that make me feel like as if we just had the best one. Oh, he is suspended. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, he's suspended. Yep. Shabin boy is suspended. Oh. No, let me just point out all of the note, because I just know the principal had everything written down as to how he getting his punishment. First of all, he was outside of school, during school hours at 1:00. That's one. Two, I think he was cursing on the stream in his school uniform. He's in a school uniform in front of 80,000 people on a freaking YouTube channel that has 53 million subscribers. That's three. Yeah, I guess bad representation. That's bad representation on the highest level. Like, I don't think you'll understand. Like, if somebody from Safa did that, I think that you would get the same treatment. Loki. I feel like you would have went down the exact same way. Not just boy. Boy. As you can see, anybody who was at South Sea never did anything. I mean, yeah. We did. I guess they just ate pieces of chicken and stuff. They didn't do anything too crazy. And yeah. And plus they were reprimand fellas at like 18 and older and thing. Like, we adults already, what, like, impose on punishment now? Like, I mean. But yeah, as for that boy. Yeah, at least he get his clip, man. He get his moment. They're gonna make him forget that for years to come. Not going to, like, when I say that, going to You know what I mean? Over and over and over. Yeah, you will never make that one forget that. That's forever. We have been live for an hour. Oh, yes. What time is it? It is 12:27. Joy, do you not have school tomorrow? I'm just realizing that. I don't have school tomorrow. You have school tomorrow. You should go and sleep. I know you're watching. The device that you're watching is live on. I want you to go put that on the charger. Wherever you have to go on the dresser, in the kitchen, in the living room, put on the charger, go and sleep. What do you mean you busy? What are you doing at 12 o'clock in the morning? Busy? Like what on a school night? It can't be nothing good you're doing there. It can't be nothing good you're doing there. But hey, I digress. To each his own, man. But yeah, St. Lucia is the best island in Caribbean, man. It's the best island in Caribbean. No cap, no lie, no joke. I said I was going to go for some stuff, you know. I said I was going to go and study, like right now, and then do something in the morning. So I could do that right now. I could do that right now. It depends on how far we go. All of a sudden, Ishowspeed just all over my For You page, eh? Just everywhere. Wait, Chloe Bailey was really wasting. Yo, I have never seen a slower race in my life than when these two went and race. Like Loki, I was waiting at my home for that man to start going in town because I knew he was going to go in town. And they were on this course, and it was Chloe that was taking so long. I was like, yo. But at the end of the day, it was content. Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't even talking about that. I'm not even getting into that. I'm not entertaining that at all. I'm going to my Instagram real quick. See what it's saying there on my TikTok.
The whole night, hey, got 5 bands, I might spend the whole night. Hey, I got 5 bands, I might spend the whole night. Hey, got 5 bands, I might spend the whole night. I got 5 bands.
Make a Kamla little edit. Kamla little edit on that. I see somebody else like that. A few people liked it. Okay. Nice. Yeah. For the people who don't know. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's me. That's my father. That's global Afrobeat sensation, Thames. I am performing May 9th, 2026. May 9th, 2026 at the National Park, Pigeon Island. And yeah, I'm excited. So that's a crazy timeline, though. That's to tell you how crazy this year has been so far. I was on a stream with Ishowspeed yesterday, and in next week I'm going to be on this gracing the same stage with Thames. On the I'm going to be backstage with them and all that. Like I just cannot. I wish I could. In fact, I can. I'm not sure if I can live stream, but I can do a video there. That would be really nice content for us, for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I might be able to do that if I really planned well. I might be able to do a live stream for you on that. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. I have to get some good connection. Yeah. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's happening. So cool, man. Look at my father, man. So inspirational. Yeah. It's a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. I did an edit to the bot. I I did a that's copyrighted. I did the box freestyle, the Roddy Rich song. Go check that out. Yeah, KLD Music 758 on Instagram. Go follow if you haven't seen it yet. Go stream Craft Life Destruction. All that. But yeah, man, how was your day? How was your day, though? I haven't asked about you. I've been yapping a lot about what happened with me yesterday, but what about you? What's going on? There was 7 people in there. There were 7 people in there so far. Doing some decent numbers. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too shabby. Wow. I was trying to go live on TikTok. But TikTok has a thing about you have to verify that you're 18 and older. I even put my face. I put my face there. I have a goatee and everything. And it was talking about error. I don't know. Okay, do some bit of music. Okay. That's cool. Nice, man. By the way, I still have the best WYFL freestyle. Okay, what nobody says. This is the best WYFL freestyle. I can't. Can I play it? It's not copyrighted. Let me make you listen to that.
I could walk on the floor, making steps to the top.
Oh, hold on. You ready? All right.
I was 6 since I could walk on the floor, making steps to the top, and I'm still looking for more. It ain't no gatekeepers, I just put my foot in the door. I was born ahead of my time, go even the score. Clean the mess that you made, I call it lyrical chores. Will I make it after KLD's taking on tour, ain't playing no more. Sadly, I came back to report. It sure to turns you lazy, youngins, they gon' make it for sure. Ain't on the phone a lot, not the one on socials that be prone to top. Focus on the art, put a spark in every polka dot. Matches when you smoking pot, if I'm in the zone or not. New environment, already moving like I know the spot. I'm down for the fan, baby. Call me a fan of rap, I'm from another land. Like Americans took me from the motherland. I'm Caribbean, not the former core civilians. Youngest thinking of the case, I want trillions. Take a break to hide and bring it in a minivan. Spread it in the living room and do a money dance on them. You understand? Suddenly now every mistake was part of the plan. Southside taught me how to Dougie. If young is going low, then I'm finna jump with a bungee. Green screen persona, but slowly it's getting ugly. I'm bringing all my homies on stage like Bad Bunny. On my level.
Yeah, man. My father was the goat for that, man. I will like make me do that song with him. And us writing the song together and everything, that was just magic. Magic. Wow. They had a freaking a movie. They made a movie, a solution movie. Transcend. Moonlight Mass mini movie. I was going to go, I think I had something doing. When was that? Last night? Chat, was that last night? Trying to figure out that was last night or night before or something. I trying to figure out when did Michael Jackson just hit the biggest streaming week of his career. Well, obviously because the movie just came out. Yeah, I mean, I was expecting that. Is that them?
Hey,
Oh, that's not them. Transcend. Hold on, let me go check them out. Deeper than soca, I think it is. Yeah, right? Yeah, there it is. They made a whole movie, like production wise, everything. I saw they made an explosion in the middle of car streets and everything. That was sick. Yeah, okay. Transcend Moonlight Mass. The final crew clash movie premiere today. Okay. Nice. That was on Yeah, that was yesterday. Day before? Yeah, that was yesterday. A few people went. Nice pictures, nice. Nice. Check Dovey. All right. Just to kill. Well, not actually. You get the point. Just you get the point. I have to explain myself to you. Why do I do it? Yeah. All right. Okay. Nice. 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 Did they rent out the entire cinema just for this one event? Or could people go and watch still? Like imagine you coming there to watch like I don't know Michael Jackson or something, and like you just seen everybody dressed up in like normal like just extravagant clothing. There's a whole bunch of tables, and you just there in a hoodie and a long pants. You know what I mean? Like all you want to do is come and watch a movie. You're real comb your hair, you're real check it, you're just looking frass, you're just looking crazy. You seen everybody just looking dressed in their best, everybody have their mark, and you know what I mean? Suit and tie. Yeah, that would make me feel old way. I'd just go home after that. But it's cool though. Should where the trailer? Where the trailer? Yeah, look at that. Always began as a rivalry between crews, became a battle for pride, dominance, and legacy. We want some Star Wars shit right now? Now, with tension still alive and unfinished business remaining, the story continues. Okay.
Story, always a story thing. So when?
Okay, all right. Starting off on a nice note, if you know what I mean.
Maggie, call for you.
Yeah.
What's Shorty writing down there? What's she doing? Is she inspecting the plate? Is she? I don't know what she did.
After year, I've watched you. Crew versus crew. Fighting, competing, proving who's best.
Oh no, she's trying to show off a nice little self there. Okay. I thought it was the all right, that kind of extra there. Okay, all right.
But tonight, we end the debate.
I know it was that kind of I thought it was an extra that day on business, that is pleasure.
Each of you bring your two
I am at you, Shorty. Get your money.
best members. Somewhere in Central Castries, a flag has been placed. The crew that holds the flag at sunrise will be
I don't want the back rub.
crowned the best crew. No refunds. No second chances. No excuses.
Part 1 out now, so that means they have a second part coming. I go be prepped for the second part door.
This is your final battle.
So could like anybody come, or do you need like a invitation? Is it just like a local thing, like anybody that's a citizen can come? I feel like that's questions I have to ask them, but like it look like something you can just come to. RSVP closed. Da-da-da-da-da. I think it's just anybody can come that's interested. Oh, yeah, start from the beginning. Yeah, that's what you would. My bad. And it's stalling. Maybe that's copyright. Eh? Let me put that off. Dun, 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 dun.
That story thing.
Mikey, call for you.
Year after year, I've watched you.
Your face, crew boy.
Crew versus crew. Fighting, competing, proving who's best. But tonight, we end the debate. Each of you bring your two best members. Somewhere in Central Cash Streets, a flag has been placed. The crew that holds
Where's she at there? I Zoe Cheers on.
the flag at sunrise will be crowned the best crew.
No refunds.
No second chances. No excuses. This is your final battle.
What? Now they want me to go on a mission. Yes. Color boys.
What do they call the boys? Yeah. All right.
My bro, what going on?
You have a mission there, you know. Meet me on the same spot.
All right. What's happening now? No.
Jenna. Hey girl, what's up? It's time. For real?
It's time. So they don't know. Boy, when I get a setup like that, don't call me, boy. Just do call me. Just do mess. I'm unavailable for the rest of my life. What? Yeah, man. That I'm set up for life.
Yo, Sidil. What's up, my brother? Talk to me.
Yeah, dog. Check the fellas. Let them link me by his spot.
What time?
Tonight.
I'll be there, brother.
All right.
See you later.
Andrew, I've to go on a scene that doggy.
Like we see Bandy come out there and Lucia just take that personally.
Yo. Yeah, talk to me. Yeah, got him in. Just send a mission there for me. I just jump from my sleep.
Just keep me on the block.
What?
That's not man leaving the man.
Why?
I mean, like he leaving the country. And your friend like that, boy, just drop everything. You could be leaving the country, you could be going anywhere though. Just drop that. Come and check me out. So we have a mission.
God, sir.
That was a bad shot. By the way, that's not the first time I watched that, but yeah, that shot there, love that.
Hey, James, you will know us so much.
That's my capital. That's my born and raised here. I just like when I just see my country and my people just represented properly, though, like this. I just love that. Well, that one part we had to talk about it coming up. Now, if your lives depend on this, I'm guessing since every crew, quote unquote, have to find the flag, how y'all strutting through the streets. First of all, this is unrealistic. On a normal day, people are walking through town. This is on a Sunday, probably that's when they record that. But yeah, y'all strutting through. Like all about to, you know what I mean? That was an interesting choice. I mean, not a bad choice at the same time, yeah. Just to make it seem like it was quote unquote effortless for them to do that, I understand. But yeah, man.
Ladies, we need to get that flag tonight. By any means necessary. Period.
Period. Period.
There you go, Jay-Z. Yeah, man. Outside there.
Hello. What the hell is going on?
Let me see. So we have to secure
Them wide shots are like the drone shots. Tough.
the flag, right? Dalu, until the check up so, H, until the check down so, and I will cut across so, right? There we go.
May 1st at 7 p.m. That's the next screening. Chat, should I go? Should I go to that next screening? I free on that day. The first? Wait, no. Oh, no, I'm not free. Oh, at 7 p.m. though. We go see. Maybe at 7. Maybe. Because like in the morning, for sure, I have something doing. But in the afternoon, in the night, we go see. Yeah, but you're not seeing me for true now there. Let me put some light there. A little bit of light. There we go. But yeah, man. I might just end right there. I might just end the stream right there. And go and sleep. You all man think I go and sleep? Hell no. I feel like pulling an all-nighter. Doing what? That not your business. That not your business. Unless you allow me to stay there. If someone in chat tell me to stay, I'll stay. But if nobody tell me nothing, everyone do what I have to go and do. Because as far as I'm concerned, everybody that up right now there, I know what y'all doing up, but then again. I was doing applied math? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, man, that man has been my teacher for like the last week. You don't know who I am, but he's a good. Kind of like Cohen Springer. Shout out Cohen, by the way. That man that bring me through CXA.
Make
him and my lessons teacher.
I'm gonna try to make one a day, at least one a day. That's the aim from here. All right. So applied unit 1. Let's get right into it. This is from 2020. Of course, I'll try to do the other years, starting from 2016, come up to 2022. Also, if you want access to these paper ones, whether applied, pure, or Intimath, you can download them from the Wix site. Go to the Wix site. I'll leave a link.
That Wix site not working. That Wix site not working. I know why, but that Wix site not working, bro. Something wrong with the Wix site. What wrong with the Wix site? I don't know. Like I open in everything, every topic, every subject I go on, it not showing nothing. None of the PDFs not working. Nothing. You're not making no sense.
Link in the description. You know the drill. Before we start, guys, please just like and subscribe. All right. If you find the video beneficial at the end, just like, all right, and subscribe. Please, it really helps. All right. So let's get started. The first question, it says, which of the following is correct for negatively skewed?
Negatively skewed. Okay, first of all, the median have to be in the middle. So it's between A and B. Okay, chat me out. It's between A and B.
distribution. So I have to remember for negative skewed, what does negative skewed mean? Remember the formula
Like it going, well, he will explain.
for skewness. The formula for skewness is mean minus mode. And negative would mean that that worked out to be less than 0. So the mean is going to be what? Less than the mode. The next formula is mean minus
easy
median multiplied.
Man, this is unit 1. I have to do that again. I have to refresh my memory on them things.
Multiplied by 3. This is the next formula for skewness, and it's less than 0. In this case, the mean is less than the median. All right. So in this case, the mean is less than the median, which is less than the mode. And so that is when it is negatively skewed, where the mean is less than the median, which also in turn is going to be less than the mode, which is option A right there. All right. And if you don't like it,
mean smaller than median, smaller than mode.
That way you can also think about the graph when it's negatively skewed, something like this. All right, where this would be the mean bar X, and then the middle of the data set, 50% is right there is the median. Then the part with the highest frequency, that is your mode. All right, so something like,
I feel like I would do that every night. I feel like we would do like an hour, maybe an hour and a half for just like talking, messing around, playing something, because that's usually my leisure time anyways. And then like during these hours there, we go like do that pretty much until exams finish. I do that for what, a month? Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to do.
That helps, but
because that kind of helping me focus on that.
We don't want to spend too much time on these easy questions. Let's move right along. It's not scrolling down for me. All right, number 2. Number 2, it says, what is the mode of the data set? So first thing, mode is the one that occurs most frequently. Frequently, we notice 6 what? Number of matches, right? By the way, first identify what is X and what is Y. It says, item 2 refers to the following table, which shows the number of goals scored by a football team in 20 matches. All right, so number of goals is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes. So notice 6, the number of goals.
Mode is the one that's most recurring, of course. So one that shows the number that shows up the most.
The number of goals, 2 get scored 6 times. So if you were to actually list them out, you have 3 matches where no goal is scored. Then you have 5 matches where 1 goal is scored. All right, and then you have 6 matches, 2 goals is scored. All right, so the modal number of goals is 2. All right, and it corresponds to that number, the highest frequency. Easy. Number 3, it says a regional organization is made up of 8 regions. The CEO of the organization wants to get persons' opinions about changes to be made in the organization. To do this, he takes a sample from 5 regions. And from those regions in the sample, he takes a further sample from 10 persons from each region. This method of sampling is referred to as cluster. So you notice once you see 5 regions, 5 different regions, it's either cluster or stratified. But stratified is when you put it into strata. And it's really...
So yeah, strata is like each group have similar things about them. Check it. Yeah, that's what I remember.
More a random sampling technique. All right. When it's kind of less random, then it's a cluster. All right.
Okay, so what I go do is I go do applied math. That's applied math. Then I go to Caribbean studies. Caribbean studies probably might interest you a little bit more. Then I'll do bio, and I'll leave chem for last. So what time is it? 3 minutes to 1. I'll take an hour to do each. So I'll do that from now to 2 o'clock. And then so on and so forth. Pretty much.
So that's
If I go do that, I go need some water. I go need some water. I will come back. Come back some water. Don't mind my room there. I just come off my bed. That's my bed there like that. I'll be back. All right. I'll just sneak outside of there. I'll let man sleep in there. So. Yeah. All right. So, where were we? All right.
number 3.
A regional organization is made up of 8 regions. The CEO of the organization wants to get persons' opinions about changes to be made to the organization. To do this, he takes a sample of 5 regions. From those regions in the sample, he takes a further sample of 10 persons from each region. This method of sampling is referred to as cluster sample. Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Let me go back to
regions, 5 different regions. It's either cluster or stratified, but stratified is when we put it into strata, and it's really more a random sampling technique. All right. When it's kind of less random, then it's a cluster. All right. So that's number 3. Pretty straightforward, easy so far. Number 4, a sampling frame. That's just definition. A sampling frame is just a list from which a sample is drawn. So that would be option B. Very easy. Very easy. This is applied math, unit 1.
A list from which a
Lovely.
sample is drawn. Okay.
Number 5, it says for, all right, let me make myself smaller. Why am I? Number
A sampling frame is defined as a list from which a sample is drawn.
it says
Simple.
for, all right, let me make myself smaller. Why am I so large?
Pause. No literal pause. My bad.
Right. And so number 5, it says for a population divided into strata, under which condition is it preferable to use stratified random rather than simple random? So we use stratified when we're doing random sampling, but we want to look at, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say I want to look at how fitness affects individuals in real life, right? And maybe I have 200 people. I can randomly select 200 people, but fitness is going to vary. So I could break them up into categories, maybe 0 to
I think is freaking few individuals. Individuals in each strata are very different. Maybe no.
to 19, 20 to 29, and 30 to 39, and so forth. Instead of just randomly taking 200 people, which would come from any class, I can maybe take 40 from this group, 40 from this one, 40 from this one, 40 from the age 40 to 49, and then 40 from 50 and above, right? So notice what did I do? I did what? I picked individuals. Individuals in each strata are what? Different. So when do we use stratified? When the individuals in each strata are different. Different in this case by what? Age. So it's still random, but we're going to use stratified random sampling. I hope that kind of make it clear of when you use stratified as opposed to just random sampling. This one want the median class. All you need to do first is create, kind of make it clear.
Yeah, see, yeah, very different. Yeah.
Of when you use stratified as opposed to just random sampling. This one want the median class. All you need to do first is create a column and write cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency.
I'm watching that. Freaking past papers, man. I have exams coming up. I was there watching speed stream because I was on speed stream a while ago, and yeah, I just there watching that now.
So this is 3, add 3 to 5, 8, 8 to 8, 16. Add.
Because I just feel like if I'm on stream doing it, I'll remember it better, and it'll keep me up because like the fact that I know that people are watching helps me focus. I don't know. And plus I like doing stuff during the night because like everybody's sleeping. It's quiet. Yeah. That's just me.
10 to that, that's 26. Add 26 to 18, that's 44. Add 44 to 12, that's 56. And then this is 60. Now, the median class is going to be half of n plus 1. Half of n plus 1 is half of 60 plus 1. So half of 61 is 30.5 position. Now,
I remember that for sure.
30.5 is going to lie in this class. All right, so in this class, you notice this would be the 27th to the 44th term. So in that class, it's going to lie in between 24 to 26. Easy. I'm going to pick up the pace a bit now because, you know, we're going a little slow, and I think it's fairly straightforward. So pick that class, it's going to this class. All right, so
it's in between them two there.
In this class, you notice this would be the 27th to the 44th term. So in that class, it's going to lie in between 24 to 26. Easy. I'm going to pick up the pace a bit now because, you know, we're going a little slow, and I think it's fairly straightforward so far. Item 7. it says how many students score higher than 70 marks. So you go to your cumulative and you go up from 70. So I'm going up. We are going up. Going up together. We go up and this is 100.
What is Bruce singing? What is Bruce singing?
How many get more than 70 marks? It would be the rest. So the 120 minus 100 is 20 right there. So 20 students got more than 70 marks.
No, them kind of questions easy. Them kind of questions. Yeah. That's simple. That's simple. You just have to use a ruler. You don't even have to use a ruler. Just follow the line.
Students got more than 70 marks. Look which one that is. That's option A. Nice. Moving right along. More than 7. Box plot, or we call it a box and whisker plot. Remember, interquartile range is
interquartile not between 6 and 12 there.
Equal to the upper quartile.
You got that's D. 6
minus the lower quartile, or some people like to say Q3 minus Q1. Upper quartile is 12, the lower quartile is 6. 12 minus 6 equals 6. And that's option D. Nice. Question 9, another cumulative frequency graph.
Okay, I feel I know that. Okay, I can do that one by myself. The number of students who collected more than $40. Okay. $40, that's about there. Why they're 45? Around 45, they're looking like 44. 45. 44 minus my calculator. Wait, what? 26. 26. That'll be 20, 25. Okay, 25. Yeah, see.
Another one, right? So now it says the number of students who collected more than $30. So all we do is go to 30, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here is 30. We go up. And that point, I don't like how they give us this point this time.
Exactly.
That looks like
that looks like 44 to me, but clearly it's 45 because the answer is showing 25. So
I'm guessing this is 35 from my extrapolation. And they wanted how many students got more than $30. So we're gonna have to do the subtraction again. So 60 minus 35, which is 25. That's that. 25. Option C. Very easy. Lovely. Question 10, it gives us a histogram, and it says the class that contains the median. Now, first thing you have to find the median class, right? Now, first thing, add up the frequencies. This looks like 11. No, scratch that. This is not 11. This looks like past 12 and a half. So that's 13 right here. Looking at this scale, this right here.
Yo, you know what? I going off there. Yeah, man, I go stream tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow for sure. So y'all can definitely tune in tomorrow. I come back. And yeah, we'll have more fun. I'll have more fun because I'm genuinely having more fun streaming again. I'm having fun doing content in a while. But yeah, I'm having fun doing it again. So yeah, man, we go see you tomorrow and peace out.